Have you ever wondered what it really takes to build a billion-dollar empire? Not the glamorous version, but the raw, sleep on the couch, eat whatever you can find reality. Elon Musk, one of the richest and most talked about innovators alive, didn't get here by chance. He lived through the trenches, literally. In this video, we'll walk through some powerful lessons from the sleepless nights, relentless work ethic, and brutal sacrifices Musk made to get where he is. This isn't just about money. It's about mindset, grit, and how far someone will go when they're all in on a mission. If you're serious about success, you'll want to stick around for every second. The couch isn't just a couch. It's a mindset. Sleeping on a couch in your office isn't just a financial decision. It's a declaration of intent. For Musk, that worn-out couch wasn't just a place to rest. It was a constant reminder that building something great comes with discomfort. While others aimed for balance, he leaned all the way in. He gave up comfort so every waking minute could feed into his vision. That choice sent a message to his team. We're in this together, and I'll suffer first. It's not about glamorizing overwork, but recognizing that at the edge of obsession is where innovation lies. The couch wasn't the sacrifice, it was the strategy. PayPal origins: broke, bold, and barely sleeping. Before Musk became a household name, he was just another coder sleeping under his desk at Zip2 and eating fast food to survive. When he co-founded X.com, which later became PayPal, he reinvested every dollar back into the business. No fancy salary, no safety net, just belief and bandwidth. During this time, he worked up to 100 hours a week, coding by day and answering customer service emails by night. The dot-com crash loomed, but he kept pushing. That persistence paid off when PayPal sold for $1.5 billion. But it wasn't luck. It was the result of relentless hustle fueled by caffeine and conviction. 24/7 at the factory. When Tesla was on the brink. In 2018, Tesla was on the verge of collapse. Production delays, missed deadlines, and financial losses had critics sharpening their knives. Instead of retreating, Musk did the opposite. He moved into the Tesla factory. He slept on a couch or under his desk and worked day and night to fix the production line. He wasn't calling shots from a penthouse. He was elbow deep in manufacturing chaos. He skipped showers and wore the same clothes for days. This wasn't PR. It was damage control. That level of involvement turned the tide. Tesla not only survived, it scaled. Musk didn't just bet on the company. He became its backbone. Sleeping bags, not boardrooms. While most CEOs strategize from boardrooms, Musk set up camp, literally on the factory floor. At Tesla and later SpaceX, he brought sleeping bags to work and refused special treatment. This wasn't theater. It was how he stayed close to the problems and closer to the solutions. When engineers hit walls, he was there. When machines broke down, he was troubleshooting beside them. His logic was simple. If something isn't working, you don't fix it from afar. You dive in. That kind of leadership builds loyalty and eliminates excuses. People don't forget when the boss chooses concrete over comfort. It creates a culture that mirrors the mission. Burnout or breakthrough. Musk's intense schedule has pushed him to the edge, sometimes dangerously close. He's admitted to sleeping at work, skipping meals, and burning out. Critics say it's unsustainable, and they're not wrong. But to Musk, that's the price of pushing boundaries. He doesn't promote burnout for its own sake, but he does believe that short-term pain can lead to long-term gain. In moments where others would have quit, he doubled down. That mindset led to breakthroughs that changed entire industries. It's a risky game, one that requires constant recalibration. But for Musk, the alternative is mediocrity. When everything's on the line, extreme measures become the new normal. The billionaire who doesn't act like one. Despite his massive wealth, Musk lives like a man still chasing his first break. He sold all his mansions and famously stayed in a friend's spare room or even on-site at SpaceX. His clothes aren't designer, and his lifestyle rarely screams luxury. To him, extravagance is a distraction. He reinvests nearly all his money into his companies, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and others, because he's not optimizing for comfort. He's optimizing for impact. It's a rare mindset among billionaires. Musk treats money as fuel for ambition, not a ticket to relax. That choice reinforces his image as someone who's playing the long game, not the status game. Why Musk believes in skin in the game. Leadership isn't just about giving orders, it's about accountability. Musk believes in having skin in the game, and that means putting himself in the same pressure cooker as his employees. Sleeping at the factory wasn't just symbolic. It was about showing his team that he wasn't above the grind. He worked brutal hours, skipped vacations, and lived in the trenches with everyone else. That earned him respect and loyalty. People follow leaders who lead from the front. Musk understands that when you sacrifice alongside your team, you build more than a company. You build culture. And culture, more than capital, is what scales startups into empires. How pressure forged innovation. Some people crumble under pressure. Musk thrives in it. Whether it's launch deadlines at SpaceX or production chaos at Tesla, he tends to perform best when things are at their worst. That nonstop pressure has fueled some of his most game-changing innovations. Instead of running from stress, he leans into it until something breaks or breaks through. For Musk, pressure isn't the enemy. It's the crucible where progress happens if you're willing to stay in the fire. Lessons from the couch. Frugality, focus, fire. The couch story is more than just quirky trivia. It speaks to three core values: frugality, focus, and fire. Musk stripped away everything unnecessary, luxuries, distractions, even sleep, to stay locked in on his mission. Every decision, from what he ate to where he slept, was made to conserve energy for the work. That's not just dedication, it's design. If you want to build something massive, you have to think in terms of sacrifice and speed. Musk's couch isn't just where he slept. It's where empires were drafted. Critics call it crazy. Musk calls it necessary. To the outside world, Musk's lifestyle often looks unhinged. Who sleeps on a floor when they can afford a private island? Who skips holidays to stress over rocket parts? But Musk sees it differently. To him, the intensity isn't optional, it's essential. Building electric cars, launching rockets, and pushing for a multiplanetary future isn't a 9-to-5 gig. Critics say he's promoting toxic hustle culture, but Musk insists it's about mission, not masochism. When you're trying to reshape civilization, comfort becomes a distant second to commitment. What looks like madness to some is, in his eyes, the only rational response to an irrational world. From office floor to Mars missions. Sleeping on the office floor might seem like a startup cliche, until you realize Musk took that mentality all the way to Mars. His current goal isn't just innovation, it's colonization. SpaceX is actively building the hardware for interplanetary travel, and Musk's intensity hasn't faded. That same drive that kept him on couches now fuels reusable rockets and off-planet ambitions. He's scaled his mindset along with his companies, proving that the hustle never really ends, it just evolves. What started in a cramped office became a global movement. Musk's story shows that where you start doesn't limit where you can go. It just sets the tone. The couch is gone, but the work ethic remains. Musk might not sleep on couches anymore, but his work ethic hasn't changed. Even now, he's known for insane hours, personal sacrifices, and relentless pursuit of hard problems. His habits have become part of his legend, but also part of his company DNA. That mindset echoes through Tesla, SpaceX, and every venture he touches. Musk didn't build his empire with comfort. He built it with commitment. And that lesson, more than anything, is worth remembering. Elon Musk didn't build a billion-dollar empire with lavish perks or perfect conditions. Whether you admire him or not, there's no denying the intensity of his commitment. If this video sparked something in you, motivation, inspiration, or just a new perspective, hit like, drop a comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe to Spark Your Soul for more stories that challenge, uplift, and energize your journey. We're just getting started.